Them blinded by the present, us guided by the past. They're gambling on guesses while we're trading with context. They're stuck chasing. We're prepared to strike. That's the difference. That's why we win. Most traders, they jump straight to the end of the chart. But pros, we do the exact opposite. And that's why we win. Here's a mistake that 90%, maybe even 95% of traders make every single day. And we're going to talk about why it's costing them money. Every time you pull up a chart, your eyes go straight to the newest candle, don't they? Let's be honest. That's the rookie mistake. You're so locked into now, you miss the entire story that actually matters. Pros don't read charts like a single snapshot. We read them like a book, from left to right. We want the whole narrative before we're reacting to the last sentence. It's not about the last bar. It's about the buildup. It's about the context, the pressure cooker before that explosion. Here's what most traders do. Breakout candle, they're going to chase it. Red candle, they're going to panic sell. They treat the chart like it started 5 minutes ago. This is how they lose money. They're reacting to noise instead of reading the story. Here's what we do. We spot where the big money started building positions. We see where price respected or rejected levels hours ago, even days ago. That's what tells us what today's last candle really means. That's context. That's edge. And that's the difference between gambling and trading. So we had this long consolidation, then we had this giant news catalyst. And what happened? It looked like it was going to break higher. We're looking at an hourly chart, and we usually don't do this, but this allows us to get the context. Was there anything to do on the left side of the chart at all? No. But once we got that big gap, that big change, this allowed us to get interested. But if we're looking at the right side of the chart, we're completely missing all the information that allows us to think about how we got to where we are. Every time you pull up a chart, you should start on the left. You should build it out. You should get to the right, and it should almost feel like you know exactly what's going to happen next, or you have a much better idea of what's going to happen next because you've watched it all the way through. Long consolidation, huge volume breakout, attempt to press higher right after that. But then that's met with selling pressure. And you can see how clean that downtrend was. It's almost like nobody wanted to buy this stock for the next couple days. Imagine that happening to you. You bought that break. You saw it try and go higher, and then they just sold it for a couple days. Maybe you even hit out at the lows. What are you going to do if that story starts to change? What are you going to do if it starts to go back higher? Well, if you're a big institution, if you're a big player, that's where you have to start looking to buy again. So it goes in and it puts in a higher low. That's a great check in our favor. And then it starts to go higher again. That's another great check in our favor. And then it has the breakout. Well, that's an even better check in our favor. But we're not just looking at the breakout. We're talking about the story. They forced some people out on this trade. So those people have to chase it back in. Does that mean that the breakout is more sustainable or less sustainable? Well, if we know some people got forced out of that trade and they have to chase it back in if they're going to be involved in that stock, that likely makes this pattern more sustainable. That gives us an extra set of edge, an extra check in our favor. We don't have to worry about if it breaks higher, should we sell right away? No, because we're actually looking for those participants that got flushed out to catch that next move, to chase that next move. They're going to give us our exit whenever it's there. The importance of reading the chart from left to right cannot be understated. Them blinded by the present, us guided by the past. They're gambling on guesses while we're trading with context. They're stuck chasing. We're prepared to strike. That's the difference. That's why we win. If you want to stop trading like them and start trading like us, grab the free chart reading cheat sheet we've linked below. It'll change the way you see every setup. And if you're curious how pros find these spots in real time, Tools like our SMB radar make it easier. But even without the tools, if you start reading charts from the left, you'll already be ahead of 90% of traders out there. Charts don't lie. You just have to know how to read them, left to right. Missing the best trading opportunities? Well, there's a reason. You're using retail tools in a professional's market. See what our Wall Street traders use instead. At SMB Capital, we're not your typical secretive Wall Street firm. Instead of hiding our strategies, we built our success by sharing them. Our New York trading floor houses dozens of professional traders, many of whom are 7-figure and even 8-figure per year earners, and we hire select remote traders worldwide. Are you constantly feeling like becoming consistently profitable is just around the corner, but you're never actually getting there? Here's what we've learned in nearly 20 years of training elite traders. Scalping is by far the fastest and easiest way to become consistently profitable in US stocks. Now we're talking about hit and run trading, in and out of the market within 5 to 30 minutes. Here's the challenge though. When you're trading alone without the support of a prop firm environment, it's extremely difficult to find good scalps consistently. The key is being in the right stocks at the right time and spotting what we call easy money setups. How much time and money have you lost trading without real world edge? That's exactly why we developed the SMB Scalp Radar, a groundbreaking tool that does 80% of the heavy lifting by scanning US stocks in real time. So we've programmed it with 5 of our most powerful scalping strategies, the same ones that have collectively made our firm tens of millions of dollars. The radar identifies the 20 to 40 stocks in play during each session. It detects 7 to 12 high-quality scalping opportunities daily. It alerts you minutes before these setups trigger, giving you time to prepare. And then it monitors the market in real time so you never actually miss a setup. Look, there's a reason why professional trading floors work. Traders helping traders spot and execute their best setups in real time. And that's exactly what the Scalp Radar does for independent traders like you. It's having a team of professional traders scanning the market alongside you, pointing out the highest probability setups even before they happen. What would it mean to have the same advantages as professional traders on a Wall Street trading floor? And because these are the exact same setups our professional traders use every day, you're not just getting some theoretical system. You're actually getting battle-tested strategies that actually work in today's markets. We've distilled nearly 2 decades of proprietary trading experience into 5 core concepts that provide numerous great trades day in and day out. This isn't just another automated system. This is a tool that trains you to build real, repeatable trading skills while relieving your trading uncertainty. So if you're tired of the endless trading struggle, if you're fed up with taking 1 step forward and then 2 steps back, if you're ready to do something truly different backed by 2 decades of Wall Street success, then here's what you need to do right now. Now, this is a free intensive workshop where you'll get a detailed tour of the Scalp Radar in action. You'll see exactly how it detects robust scalping opportunities in real time, relieving your trading uncertainty. So click the link to grab your free seat and you'll get a detailed tour of the revolutionary Scalp Radar. You'll get the exact entry and exit rules of 5 of our top scalping strategies. You'll get convenient cheat sheets with all the rules. And you'll get extra valuable execution information for each strategy. That's the entries and exits for each strategy. These workshop spots are limited and they'll fill up quickly. Don't waste another day trading without a real world edge, one that's proven by traders who make real money. Register for your free spot now by clicking the link below. Remember, these are the same strategies that help 3 of our traders each make nearly $20 million in a single year. The only question is, will you be next?